Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Recanto Da Alvorado for episode 6 of the Contracting in Brazil series. Yes. Now, we are in our tractor now, and as you saw just previously in the clip in the intro there, we cashed out those two very nice contracts from the other day. The, oh crikey, soybean one. I should have put a front weight on this thing. But yes, we are in the tractor for a humorously unfortunate incident. We were doing one last soybean contract late in the first half of October, late in October 1, on field 27 just down here. And after doing all those others, or the other two, particularly that massive field off camera, we actually ran out of petrol or diesel in the combine. Yes, not my finest hour, but luckily we have. I'm just going to take a right here and go through the trees quick. The field is literally right there, and yes, it looks like we left the lights on. That's not a good sign. But crumbs! I'm just driving across some poor sod's field here. That was very rude of me. I do apologise. Luckily, it was just weeds, so it didn't hurt anything. But yes, we ran out of fuel in our combine. So, we just need to bring the old petrol tank thing, diesel container, over here and hopefully fill up. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. Wow, that filled up very quickly indeed. Okay, well, let me hop out of this. Get this tractor off out of the way. And we'll just plonk that on the side of the road for now. Turn the lights off, perhaps a moment too soon. But what we are going to do first is just finish this little harvesting contract. There's not too much left to it now. It is fairly well done. Back up a bit there. Yeah, we've got almost a full tank here. And not too much of the field left to do, I don't think. We'll have to have a look on the map in just a moment. In fact, we'll do that while it's unloading. So, yeah, that was literally how close we were to unloading this thing. So let's get the lorry again, see how much is in this, because I've forgotten. 5,000 litres, just over 5,000 litres. That's not bad. Because you can kind of see we've got a large triangle left to finish. We'll probably... I think the contract is fairly well through already. I think it says it's like 60-70%, something like that. We'll have a quick look. Okay, where are we now? Field 27. Oh, we're 82% through already, so we're nearly done. And we've got, I think, about 60-70% delivered already. So it is going quite well. Much like the goat that just went off behind me, but let's not worry about that. But field-wise, let me just show you the ones that we did. It was this massive contract on field 47. That was the one that ate up the majority of the fuel in the combine there. But we got it done, and we got 17 grand for that, plus an extra 6,500 litres of soybeans. Now, the thing with the soybean is, if I go down to the prices, it's currently selling for about 1,000, give or take. But if we wait until June next year, it's double in price. It's over 2,000 per 1,000 litres. And we got 6,000 litres off of that. And me being the tightwad that I am, I didn't just want to leave that and sell it early. Oops, and turn that off. Turn the lights off, the sun's coming up a bit. Yeah, I didn't just want to sell that at the current price, because let's face it, that is actually quite a good price. 2,000 litres, $2,000 per 1,000. That's a lot to. Yeah, it's like 6 grand if I were to sell it right now that I would lose. Plus whatever extra we get off of this field as well. So what I've done, I've purchased some wooden crates just to store it in for the next few months. That is all back at the yard. So we were lucky enough that I found those fairly cheap at the store there. They had some left over from a delivery of some sort, and they were kind enough to let us have them. for, I think they were actually free. They were a delivery of some sort from Yoss Modding. Very easily liftable crates. But yeah, we unloaded 6,000 litres into them because we got the 2,000 litres a piece ones. So there is that. But yeah, I figured we'd store that because that's a good amount of money to hang, it's worth waiting for, I think. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to finish this field off quick and get this contract done. And then we'll come back once we are on the new stuff, which I think today there is a fertilising contract which I might grab quick. And then we'll be on to doing sunflowers and corn. Yeah, sunflowers and corn. Two, once again, sort of new to us down in Brazil type crops. So yes, that should be fun. So I'll see you all in a little while later on in October. Alrighty, we are done with that contract, and it looks like we are going to have to buy another couple of pallets, or boxes rather, to store some soybean in, because we ended up with about 3,000 extra litres. But as you can see, we are now down at the prickly pear, whatever it was called, because we are going to have to take some to sell. I had not I've been putting them on that way, that's why. I had not realised, but being that it is now the second half of October, the price on these has actually started dropping a bit. So it is just under 2,200 per 1,000. So I figured we ought to get them all on the truck and sold quick before we run out of profit. Now, let's see, that one can go on there. Lovely. Let's just restrap this lot so it doesn't go everywhere. And this has actually run out of water as well, which brings us on to the other pickle that we are in. It seems that neither of those two fuel containers that I bought can actually overload into the fuel container that we've got on the farm, or in the yard rather, over there. So what we're probably going to have to do is sell that and buy a different one, because currently we have no available container to put water in. Of the two that I'd purchased, neither one of them is now available, because they both have a bit of fuel in them. Now, I don't think there's actually anywhere to sell fuel, so I can't go and offload it quick and then do the thing with it, offload it quick and then give it a wash and then switch it to water that way. Because I was kind of thinking it might be worth hanging on to the 3-point tank just in case we need to do an emergency fuel delivery or something to somebody in the field. I mean, granted, we could use the small water trailer for that as well, but the idea was to at least have something on hand to do water with. And I'm just going to cut through the trees again, because I'm like that. Assuming this was the place where I was supposed to cut through the trees. I don't think it was. Oh, I've gone all the way wrong. Yeah, we still need to get the combine harvester back from the field down here. It's just sat over there. But yeah, so we ended up with, I think it was something like 3,100 litres of soybeans spare. So add that to the 6,000 we already had, and we've got just over 9,000 litres of soybean to sell next year. Which, I mean, let's face it, that's going to be a solid 18 grand's worth of profit. Sorry. Yes, a solid 18 grand's worth of profit if we just hang on a little bit until next year. Which is perfectly fine with me, since we've found that we can get these boxes. Now, the sell point for the prickly pear cactuses should be down here. Co-op container sales. Yep, that is. I mean, if I just tag it for. Yep, it is that one there. You can see the giant plume of light, lightsaber in the sky. So let's see how much we get for these 9 crates. Hopefully a good amount. Oh, there we go. 17,558. That is not bad. I am not displeased with that at all, and I think we will actually see about getting getting that filled up with water again and on the go. So I am going to whiz past the old let's do the sides up, whiz past the shop, grab a couple more of those boxes of emptiness, the fillable crates, that's what they're called. I'll swing by and get a couple of fillable crates, back to the farm, unload the stuff, get the combine out somewhere where we can actually use it, and see you in a field shortly, I hope. And I might even do a thing with the petrol as well, just in case I'm going all over the shop. Driving too fast, that's what it is. But yes, so I'm going to shuffle those things around quick and see you back in a little bit by one of the fields with a harvester to do some actual work. Alrighty, we are back in the harvester finally. And as you can see, we have a bit of a wide load on the front again. I elected not to get a trailer for this one for now, because it is fairly small. It's only like 4.6 meters, so I figure we could probably get away with this one. It's just wide enough, or just thin enough, that we can drive it down the road in relative safety, besides annoying people that get up behind us when we're going slow, but that's fine. So we are coming up on the field. It's on the left. We are starting with the old sunflowers. Now we won't do too much footage of sunflowers because I know I did do a lot of that when I say a lot, I did that at the end of the previous Let's Play. We did sunflower on Silver Run. So yeah, we'll just do a little bit of this while we're talking here. And what we are going to do is harvest as much of this as we can. We got the boxes sorted out, the lorry is unloaded and sitting over there somewhere. We also got the fuel situation sorted out. It turns out, I think that fuel storage that I had wasn't accepting overloading, or at least it wasn't from, like, the trigger might be in a weird place or something. So the two containers that I had just wouldn't unload into it for some reason. So I replaced that for now with a CIB fuel storage thing, and the little water trailer that we've got, the Manitou one? No, not Manitou, the other one. Mahindra, that's it. I knew it was an M word. Yes, the Mahindra little water trailer thing that we got, that actually auto unloads as soon as you get into range of the trigger. And it was still a little bit sticky, so it might be the ground is just a touch uneven there, and that could even be why the other one was not working properly, if the trigger was either above or below the ground. But either way, we got the little water trailer unloaded, Mahindra trailer unloaded into the back of the new fuel tank depository thing, and converted it to a water trailer, gave it a nice good clean, and all that fun stuff, and painted it blue as well, so it's definitely a water trailer now. And we got the things filled up as much as they would go, which is glorious. So they are chuntering away again. We may well sell those prickly pear cactus another time, even if it's not in season, so to speak. We might just sell some anyway, just to get a bit of money going, as and when, in case we need it. So that is good. Well, we are progressing nicely with this. In the long run, this isn't the exact header I want to have, but since we are doing corn as well, I figured rather than spending extra on a helianthus header now and then a corn header as well, I figured I'd just get corn header and do both for the mow. Perhaps that way, once we get a bigger harvester, we can get a big chunky helianthus header and then zoom around these sunflower contracts later on. Oh, and speaking of contracts, what we are going to do here is, perhaps once we get on a straightish bit, or maybe I'll just pull over and stop. That might be a better idea, so that I don't end up missing a sunflower like that. Well, there you go, there's a perfect opportunity to just pause for a moment, just nab that little one, and have a look at the contracts. So yes, the one that we completed was field 27, so we'll collect on that. And I was looking at getting one, I think it was that one, a quick fertilising contract, but we'll leave that for now, because we are looking at potentially doing some corn harvest. And in fact, if we have a quick look at the fields that are near us, we are around 42, 59. So we're looking at 54, 57, maybe 62 up here. Something like that. And of course, I didn't go to the contracts to look. 62, yeah, we could get that. And was it 52 that I'd said was the other one? I can't even remember now. 54 and 57. There might have been a contract for one of them as well. 54 is there. 52, where is 52? Because that's quite a nice... Oh no, that's all the way down to the south, so I don't think we're going to worry about that one. What we will do, we'll get 64. Actually, no, we won't get 64, because we'll be down there, so we'll get 54. 54 will be close to where we are, so we can just continue on with that one. Where is it? 54. Lovely. And at that point, we probably could do 52, since it's down the bottom. Or 26, 25 and 26, where are they? I think they're over on the side here somewhere. Oh, 25, well there you go, we'll do those two as well. So we've got 42, 59, then 54, and then hopefully we can catch those two corn contracts as we go. So yeah, what are we going to do now? We're going to carry on doing this, we'll get this little lot harvested. Like I say, most of this we'll probably do off camera now, because I mean, I know it's a different harvester, but we've had a look at sunflower harvesting fairly recently, just in a different location. So yeah, for now we'll call this good on the harvesting. But what we will do once we've got this done, we'll come back probably in early September and have a look at the corn contracts, and probably get a little bit of a montage of corn going on, but that will be later on. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll get the sunflower ones done, then cut back in, I think, yeah, probably it will be early September, and see where we are at, basically, because sunflower, I think, is, let me get on a fairly straight bit quick. I think sunflower doesn't fluctuate a great deal price-wise. So if I can get down here quick, go all the way back up to the top. Oh, where is it? That silage that we've got, that'll be coming in soon as well. But sunflowers, 1400. Yeah, so that's, oh crumbs, that's not where I wanted to go. Yeah, sunflower is a fairly good price now, so whatever we get from this we will just sell. Corn potentially will be the same as well, because I don't actually think the price on corn is that good here, which is perfectly fine. You know, it's perhaps not the most major of crops. I would imagine beans and sunflowers, sugarcane, cotton, all those sorts of things would probably be more lucrative down this end of the world. But obviously we can't do cotton or sugarcane at the moment. At the moment. Because you never know what might happen in the future. Probably not cotton though. One or the other. But no, we're looking at helping the sugarcane plant, so we'll most likely be getting into sugarcane at some point in the future. But anyway, that's enough gabbing for me. I've been yapping all the way here, and we are almost around a headland, and we are almost full. I suppose that is the one advantage of this stuff. It's semi-low yielding, kind of like the soybean, so we might actually be able to get through a fair chunk of the harvesting before we have to go and actually deposit any in whatever far away grain sale location that we need to go to. But yes, what am I doing? I'm now stopping talking so I can get this done, and I shall see you back again in a little while. probably a long while for me, but a little while for you. Okay, we are back. As you saw from those two short clips, or one short clip, or whatever it was, we've completed these, not soybean, sunflower harvests. We cashed those contracts in and got almost $6,000, I think it was, for excess crop that we sold. And it was getting very dark at that point, so we had to call it a night. And here we are in November, first half of November, and it's raining quite nicely. Yes, that is going to stifle our activities for right now, but we do have on the menu, let me see, we're getting close to be selling the silage bales that we've got as well. Yeah, we're up to $3.34 there. Now the top price in January is going to be $3.42, and I kind of want to wait for that, because although it's $3.33 at the moment, we would still lose probably about $700 if we sold everything that we've got right about now, and that could be an important $700. So we're going to just hold off a little bit before we sell them. But contracts-wise, if I find them, we've got three, harvesting of corn contracts. We did briefly make a start on that one for Gianna, but obviously it was getting quite dark, so yeah, we couldn't really do much else. And now it's raining, so we can't do anything at all. But as soon as the rain clears up, we'll get started on those. And unfortunately they are all going to the same sell point, so I have a feeling whatever we harvest off that one will get added to the total for 25, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe since we did get a start on that one, it will go straight to that one. I don't know. Other contracts wise, there's a lot of cultivating going on. There's a really big one there for field 47, but I don't think we're going to do that one, mainly because our tractor is a bit too small. 42, possibly. That one we could maybe do. Even field 10 might be a bit big, but yeah, that's something to think about later on. If we get the chance before the harvest season ends, or the other people do, we might get field 31 for some extra soybeans, but we'll see how that goes later on. For now, we are going to wait out this rain. Oh, actually, there was one more thing now I think about it. In the shop for sale early this morning popped up this interesting looking dolly cane 2-axle trailer. Now it is the what do you call that thing? It's got the dolly built into the front of it. There's a word for it. I can't remember what it is, but it's got that sort of swing arm dolly front on it, which can be a pain sometimes with the bigger trailers, but it is a sugarcane trailer. It's 28,000 litres and it's only 14 grand. Now this is how it comes. It comes with blue wheels. Somebody apparently wanted very blue wheels on that thing, but yeah, there you go. So we're going to buy that for 14 grand. Does it need a license plate configuration? It does have one. What we will do is change that. We'll just get a fresh. There we go. Brand new number plate. Lovely. So we'll buy that for 14 grand. Because, like I say, we are looking at getting sugarcane going. In fact, while I think about it, let's look at sugarcane technology. A sugarcane harvester, which we might be able to run with our our tiny tractor, is 42 grand. So if that comes up on sale, we might grab that as well. I don't think there are any other harvesting devices in here. No, there aren't. But yeah, that trailer we got normally retails for 40 grand. So I think we got a pretty solid deal on that one. These ones aren't too bad. You know, 28 grand for roughly the same size. Oh, that's a planter. Yeah, that would be quite good if we ever get to actually planting. but that's going to be a long time away. But geez, yeah, that 1 metre planter's 54 grand. That 3.5 metre planter is 52 grand, so we might actually go with that one. Yeah. But that's a future us problem. Like I say, this is something that we cannot afford at the moment, but in the interests of investing in the future, that trailer I think is a very good option. So anyway, yes, I'm going to wait out this thunderstorm, and I shall see you all in a little bit once we get back to that cornfield. Alrighty, it is now just coming up 10 to 1 in the afternoon, and as you can see, we are out here in our combine doing the corn. The rain lasted for a little while, but due to the heat it dried out quite quickly out here, so we are able to get on with the old corn harvest, which is good because we've got a lot of corn to harvest, and we are filling up quite quickly, I notice. So I'm wondering how much shuffling of crop we are going to have to do with this. Yeah, it's not the biggest field in the world, but it is quite, yeah, like I say, we're filling up quite quickly. Or maybe it just feels like we are after the sunflower, where we were definitely not filling up quickly. That one definitely was a much more gentle accumulation of product, as it were. But yeah, if we zoom out a fair bit, you can get a bit of an idea of the size of the field. It's not terrible. Oh, there's a great demand at grain storage 1. I wonder what that's for. Probably nothing we've got, but let's have a quick check. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's for sugarcane, ironically, which we don't have. Now, in fact, speaking of that, let's see what corn's worth, just quick. Currently 400. In December, it will skyrocket up to probably about 600 or 700. Assuming that economic table is to be believed. So if we get some extra off this, what we might do is just hang on to it for another month, depending on how the the harvesting here goes. If we need to, we can maybe use that other trailer for doing the soybean contract. The auger trailer that we've got, we could use that for the soybean contract if we get time to grab that, which I would like to try and do, but we can only do so much per month. And I want to say November is the last month for actually doing harvest contracts. I think if it's not harvested by the end of this month, then it may well get not be harvested at all, or possibly wither and die. Who knows? These are the questions we often ask ourselves. Maybe. But yes, so I'm going to carry on with this epic harvesting job here, and yeah, this is going to be a lot of shunting around, I think, to the sell point. Luckily, I don't think it's too far away up the road, so there is that. But we are coming up around to potentially, yeah, we're not going to make the actual start of the headland here. We're going to run out of space in the old tank fairly soon, which is fine, that is not a problem. Although we almost made it, short by 20 or 30 feet. Oh, I'm driving onto the thing. Okay, well, let's leave that running there. Go and get the old lorry and get her filled up with delicious corn. Oh yes. And what I shall do is start up some music, and we'll get a little montage going of this epic corn harvest here and on fields 25 and 26. And I shall see you back again once that is done. Oh yes, lovely corn. Alrighty, here we are coming in to drop off the last of the corn for the last of the corn contracts. And let's see, it shouldn't take much. Oh crumbs, there it goes already. Less than 1,000 litres. Didn't take much at all. Adrian Hooper now grants us 15% discount. Lovely. Had I realised it was going to be that small, I would have just, what'd you say, just like blurped it there and then. Do we have a cover on this thing? I don't think we do. No. Yeah, so, well, that's exciting, isn't it? So we finished that. Let's have a look at the contracts here. 25, 26, 54, all complete. And what we've got left is a bunch of harvesting, a bunch of cultivating rather, and harvesting. Where are we? So we are going to grab 31 because soybeans, and that we will finish off later on. I'm going to hit a palm tree because that's clearly what I wanted to do. But yes, so where are we now? We've got rain on the way, which is not as desirable as I would have liked, because that's probably going to come up right as I'm trying to get that other contract done, which is fair enough, I suppose. So what we are going to do though is head on down this way. We can take this back to the farm, and there's a couple of things I want to look at before we wrap up the episode. So I shall see you back at our yard. Alrighty, we are back here at the yard. We got that trailer parked under cover now because of the incoming rain. And what we are going to do, in fact I think we might need this again. So let's grab this. And yeah, do I want to take that thing out? Yeah, we might as well take that out. Because what we are going to do is grab this. In fact, no, I tell a lie, we're not going to grab that. We are going to do something a bit different from what I was planning, so I'm just going to park this up quick. Because I was going to do something completely different. Or we are going to do something completely different. So, one of the things that popped up in the sales is something very interesting. Now, I wasn't planning on getting a tractor so soon. And that's not the tractor I'm planning on getting now either. Yes, this fantastic New Holland turned up on sale. Yes, the T7 short wheelbase for 60% off, and that's not half bad. Now, it's got a few modifications on it we are going to have to change. It's got, I'm not sure if we can change the wheel hubs there. But it does, or the axle, whatever that is, but it is lacking a 3-point at the moment, which is not ideal, but we can fix that at some point. But this is a 177 horsepower tractor that can be upgraded to like 240 or so for a fairly good old price, 249 for an extra 50 grand, 57 grand rather. Or 209 for 25 grand. Neither of which we are going to do right now, but that would be a very good investment for the future of the business, I think. So we're going to grab that. Okay, lovely. Purchase that. That is now up at the shop. So what I'm going to do, well, let's drive up there in this. Since we've got a hold of it, we might as well drive somewhere in it. Strap that down again quick. And we've got a few, 3 pallet box things of those lovely prickly pear cactuses. We may have to get a small sales point somewhere, maybe out on the road, and sell some of those during the off season, but we'll see about that later on. But yes, so this tractor, I hadn't intended on spending all their money quite this quickly. But I saw that in there and I thought to myself, you know what, we need to get that. Because that is well worth it. So let's hop in here and let's have a look. Ooh, sounds nice, okay, doesn't look too bad. It's got a horn, it's got a jump seat as well, that's nice. Okay, and we are going to take this trailer back with us as well, because that will work for now. Lovely. Yes, but essentially what we are going to do is sell off our silage bales. Okay, oh, this is quite a nice tractor, this. I hadn't expected to upgrade to something so modern so soon. Not gonna lie then, it goes up to 28 miles an hour, it looks like. Nice transmission there. And another cornfield there. I don't think we're going to do another corn contract there, because there is just not enough time left in November. We shall leave that to the farmers to deal with. They may be able to get it done themselves. We've got that soybean one to continue on with, and it looks like the rain has started. Okay, well this trailer we are just going to drop off right about here. I think that should be good. Yeah, that's fine. Drop that off, and we're going to hook up to the flatbed here and just take that around to plonk the bales on. Remember how this operates. There we go. Now with any luck, our little forklift can pick up those bales and get them on here without too much of an issue. The only thing is those tyres are poking through. That might present a problem. But you never know. Okay. Let's turn the engine off in that. I need to get that repaired and sorted. But we'll do that when we're working on the upgrades for it there. I think we might check out some different tyre options. Certainly get the 3-point fitted on the back there. And get it all repaired up and everything too. So, what we are going to do, hopefully, if I can get this to work properly, is pick up these. Now, it's not going to matter too much if we stab them, because we're taking them to sell, so the people where we are selling them will have, or will no doubt have, bale tape. Oh dear. Okay, that's not gone well. So we're not picking them up two at a time then, just the one. Can we at least manage one? Okay, well this is going to be a little bit of a process, loading these. Cracky, I suppose they are 5,000 or 7,500 litre bales, so I shouldn't be surprised it's being a bit heavy. Can't see for the tree there. Okay, alrighty. Well, I'll take a few minutes to get these all loaded, because this is going to take a bit of time. And we'll come back once we are delivering our lovely cheese wheels. In fact, where are we? Okay. Plonk that one down. Now we'll have a quick look at the price, because it is looking at, yes, 340 at the container sales. Hang on, that is silage? Yes, and that is the one, container, co-op container sales. Okay, so that's where we've been going anyway, so that is nothing new place-wise for us. So yeah, I'll get these loaded up quick, and we'll see you back down at the container sales while we are selling them. There's bushes everywhere here. Bushes everywhere. There we go, let's get some light on the situation. Alright, here we are coming up to the container sales point again, cooperative. I will just double check before we drive over it, just to be 100% sure. This is where we're selling. Well, we've got 75,000 litres of silage. Where are we? Co-op container sales. Yep, that is this one right in front of us. Well, let's see what happens and how much we get for it, because that should be quite a nice amount. Oh, there they go. They are selling. Hey! 25,857. That is not bad at all. I'm very pleased with that. That has brought us in a nice little bit of money off the back of actually purchasing this tractor. So that is going to help out immensely. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that we're going to forget about our Valtra, of course. Now that we've got this slightly bigger, slightly better tractor, we are still going to use that, no doubt. It will probably be more for sort of smaller and more menial tasks, as it were. I do have a special plan for it once the contract season ends here fairly soon. So yes, we'll see that getting put to use still. But what I am going to do here is just pick up the combine harvester. We're going to run it back up to the yard, change headers, give it a bit of a service, and hopefully once this rain finishes, which should be probably soon, we'll be able to get that soybean contract finished off camera and get everything squared away nicely. So let's stop that on there, hit the straps wherever they are, should secure it. Let's load up the ramps, there we go. And let's head off back to base. So yes, on that epic but corny note, I shall bid you all farewell. I do hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you'll come back and see us next time again. So yeah, if you have enjoyed whatever this was, then do please give us a like and hit the old subscribe button there too if you have not already. Comments are always welcomed, and if you would like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. So yes, on this very wet and somewhat damp November evening, afternoon, I shall bid you all farewell. Cheerio everyone.